around here. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my friend.
So we're grabbing some framing, and that's for later in the day when it cools down. We'll go inside. But this morning we're doing the Soffit. That right there is the COVID quarantine hotel. I can see people in there right now exercising. That's one of them. There's many of them around the country. So basically when you fly into New Zealand now, whether you're a citizen or you're on a visa of some sort, you have to stay in one of these hotels for 2 weeks. And they test you like 3 times, make sure you don't have COVID, before you can live a normal life here. This is the perfect weather to be cutting in the middle of summer. Overcast, it's not too hot yet. It's supposed to get up to 26 degrees today. So Soffit first, and then go inside and frame. Paido's not here, he's sick. So it's just me today. This is why I love the track saw. No tearing up. Factory cuts every time. As long as your blade is sharp, of course. So my plan is to cut the Soffit off the end of each sheet, and then the rest of the sheet goes up here. And then it looks like it's traveling beyond the window and out. It's a more efficient way to use the sheets as well. And it looks cool. There we go. Store these here, nice and safe for when we do the ceiling. So the reason I have to paint the back of this plywood, one, it's plywood that's going to be outside, and two, it's treated to the same level as those weatherboards are. Whenever we cut those weatherboards, we paint the edges. We don't want any exposed timber outside. So paint the backs and the edges. So in this case, a 16 gauge pin gun is the way to go. It's only a 9mm Soffit plywood. It's up under the, under the roof, protected pretty much, and it's going to have something right the way around supporting it. A bead on the outside, weatherboards on the inside. And I go for the 16 gauge because it's got slightly thicker nails than the 18 gauge. There you go. See the grooves? Paint that all white. I was dreaming, thinking that I could do that before the sun came out. The sun came out straight away. Alright, let's frame this opening. See the little rafter going through there? I'll point to it in the edit. There you go, there as well. So those rafters are bearing weight on this wall. So that weight that goes into the middle of the wall, I need to distribute the weight somehow. A familiar sound of a leaf blower. Pider's back and he's well. I was meant to do that framing around that window, but the urgency of the job took over. What I mean by that is there's 3 weeks until we have to put the kitchen in, and there's a lot of things that need to be done before then, so I had to book in a bunch of things, inspections, things like that. Kitchen is the main priority now. Flooring, framing, pre-line inspections, plumbing, electrical, there's a lot of things to do before then. Welcome back.
How'd it go?
This area here is the kitchen. Kitchen wall along there, kitchen wall along there. Island pretty much there. And we've got the electrician coming on Monday, so he's going to be running cables through here. So just got to sort out this corner. Make sure there's studs in there, and then we're going to pack this whole wall. It's a little bit crooked, old house. Just got to make it good. Is it hard work getting that in there?
No, it's alright. It's not too bad. I'm just not going to worry about packing it in. I'm just going to knock it in hard into that stud, and then we'll fiddle around with it when we have the opening and everything.
So the scaffold arrives on Monday, and then we're going to make the window sit the same height as this window. Wow.
Love this bit.
Ready?
Yeah.
.3 on the dot. There you go, 3.3 on the dot. Now we can't just go and nail that wherever we want it. We want to straighten this wall. And I'm going to start by making this stud in the desired line of the entire wall. First I'm going to answer this phone call. Scott Brown here. Wow, brother. Oh, stud's gone. Boom. How about that? Window goes there in the next exciting episode. So this laser is telling the story of this wall. You can see there it's slightly out from the bottom plate. This wall, generally speaking, is bowed in the middle and it kicks out quite a bit in the bottom. So we need to pack the bottom, plane the middle, and maybe plane some of the top too. And I don't know if you remember when we did the outside, but we made the new wall in line with the outside, so for the cladding. So we need to pretty much evenly pack the new wall because we made that nice and plumb. I'm going to fix this exactly where our wall line is. So that will be nice and plumb for the kitchen. And then we pack everything else. That's the story of the wall. You got the planer here, Pi? Alright, now that all that planing's done, I'm going to call it an episode. Here. Just got to put this laser back where it was, nail that stud all the way up, And then while we're outside putting the window in, the electrician can run his cables through. Thanks for watching this exciting episode and this exciting new year. And stay tuned for more.
Here's a summary from Entertainment Weekly. The network is bringing back the pop culture talk show with new host Jade Catapretta in early 2020. The original Jade Catapretta. According to Hollywood Reporter, the stand-up comedian and actress is adding host to her resume as she takes over Universal.
See you in the next exciting episode. For anyone wondering where Richard's been, let's just say he's not worried about work right now.
Hi, Katie.
Are you videoing me, videoing you?
Miss you too, Scott Brown. Really miss you, mate.
I've even got my mug. I forgot to bring it to the beach.
Classic.